Thank you for joining the information session for FY 2024 Robust Retail Citywide. In this information session, we will go over a few housekeeping rules, what Robust Retail Citywide is, what funding pools are available, who is eligible, required documentation and common errors, and deadlines. This session is being recorded. We will make the recording and materials available to you online. We are available to answer any of your questions at dc.mainstreets@dc.gov. First, we will talk about the robust retail citywide opportunity, followed by Upper Georgia Avenue and Deanwood Heights retail corridors. A robust retail sector is critical to maintaining the vibrancy of DC neighborhoods, but due to market realities of the past year, retail businesses are under threat of business decline and closure. For FY 2024, there will be 48 grants of $10,000 available to apply for. So, who's eligible? This grant opportunity isn't for everyone. This grant opportunity is for district based retail businesses licensed for profit, public facing seller of legal goods and services, physically located in a brick and mortar retail space in the district. Most frequently, we get applications for nonprofits, home based businesses, and online businesses. These are all not eligible business types. If you have any questions about your business type and its eligibility, please email us at dc.mainstreets@dc.gov. Here's a list of the ineligible businesses. And again, this is not an exhaustive list of ineligible business types. If you have any questions, please email us at dc.mainstreets@dc.gov. So, the first thing that you need to know is that this is a reimbursement grant, and you will need to submit $10,000 worth of eligible expenses incurred from October 1, 2023 to April the 15th of 2024. It will be awarded via lottery, and it's open to DC retail businesses that meet all eligibility requirements. All instructions are in the request for applications. The application can be found at dslbd.dc.gov/robust retail grant. You must apply through the online Alchemer application system, and the application to the link can be found in the request for applications under Section 2 under online application and deadlines. The application submission final deadline is April the 15th, 2024 at 2 p.m., no exceptions. The last date to ask eligibility questions with a guaranteed response before the final deadline is April 11th, 2024 by 2 p.m. DSLBD will send requests for corrections to eligibility via email on or around April 17th, 2024. Please be on the lookout for these emails because there's a 2-day turnaround to give corrections. Anticipated awards will be awarded on or around April 23rd, 2024. And again, applicants will be provided with a correction window of 2 business days. All corrections must be received in order to be entered into the lottery. Next, we're going to go over what is needed to apply for the Robust Retail Grant. So the first thing is going to be the active business license. In the application, you're going to enter your business license number. Your business license must be searchable in the DLCP database, which can be found at accessdc.dcra.dc.gov. And that link is available here in this first portion of the box right here at the top. And it is also located in the RFA on the table. For required documentation, you can find the link there as well. You must be in an active status. Your address on the business license must match the organization information in the application. The name of the business that is in Scout must be on the application. And the name of the business that is in Scout and on the application must be on the Clean Hands certificate. Some common errors that we find with the active business license is people give us the certificate of occupancy number. The business name does not match across the documents. The business address does not match across the documents, or the number is not searchable in Scout. Next, we're going to talk about the corporate registration file number for Active DC Corporation. In the application, you're going to enter your corporate registration file number for Active DC Corporation, and that can be found at corponline.dcra.dc.gov. And again, that's in this first box here under the title for corporate registration file number. The corporation must be in active status, not expired, rescinded, or revoked. If you're an LLC or a corporation, you will need it. If your business is under your Social Security number, you will not need this. We only need your file number. We do not need a certificate of good standing. Some common errors that we have with the corporate registration file number. The corporation is not active, is expired, rescinded, or revoked. Businesses are not registered on Corp Online, and businesses provide trade name but not corporate file number for licensed business. Next, we're going to talk about the Clean Hands Certificate. In the application, you're going to upload your Clean Hands Certificate, and that is available for free at mytax.dc.gov. You must be in a compliant status. The last four of your EIN must match the W-9 and what is on the application. And the name of the business that is in Scout and on the application must match on the Clean Hands as well. Some common errors. People give us a certificate of good standing, which is not the same thing. The business name does not match across documents. The business EIN does not match across documents. You submit a Clean Hands for the owner and not for the business. Or the Clean Hands is dated before the allowed date that we're looking for, which is February the 1st, 2024. Next, we're going to talk about the W-9. In the application, you're going to upload your IRS W-9 form, and that is available for free at irs.gov, and that web address is right here, again, in the first box under the title for IRS W-9 form. It must be filled out for employer identification number. The last four of the EIN must match the W-9 and what is on the application and Clean Hands certificate. And it must be form revised 2018 or later. Some common errors that we find with the W-9, you're uploading a form earlier than 2018 or not putting the EIN but putting a Social Security number. For a photo of the storefront, please make sure it is a recent photo with the business signage included in that picture, please. And for your attestations, you're going to attest that your business is open and operating. You attest that your business is in a commercial retail space. You attest that you are the business owner or an authorized representative. You attest that your business is independently owned, operated, and controlled. You attest that your business will be able to provide $10,000 of qualified expenditures from October 1, 2023 to April 15th of 2024. You attest that your business has not been reimbursed for these receipts by another government agency or business grant. You attest that your business has completed all reporting requirements for DSLBD and DC government. You attest that your business has a bank account that can receive electronic fund transfers. You attest that your application is true and accurate. And you're going to attest that you agree to indemnify, defend, and hold harmless the government of the District of Columbia in all claims, actions, losses, damages, and or liability arising out of this grant or subgrant from any cause whatsoever. If you have multiple locations, only one application per licensed business location will be considered. For applicants who submitted more than one eligibility application for the same location, only the latest submitted application for that location will be reviewed and considered. Each independent location must have its own application. Businesses with more than one licensed location in the district may submit a unique application for each licensed location to be entered into the lottery. In the event that multiple businesses with the same owner are selected via the lottery, only one may be awarded a grant. After submitting an application, it will be locked for editing. If you need to make corrections, please submit a new application. Only the most recent application will be reviewed. A list of eligible costs that DSLBD will allow reimbursement for are employee wages and salaries, insurance, rent, utilities, inventory, cleaning supplies, new delivery or online cost, taxes, and debt service. Applicants are required to submit proof of all expenses to be reimbursed within 5 days of notice of grant award. Award notifications will be on or around April 23rd, 2024. DSLBD will reconcile the receipt and expenditure documentation. If $10,000 of allowable reimbursable expenses cannot be reconciled from the provided documentation, the grant award may be forfeit. The selection process is done via lottery. For the citywide grant program, at least half of the grants will be evenly split across all 8 district wards for at least 3 grants in each ward. The remaining eligible grants will be entered into a citywide pool of all applicants. DSLBD intends to select grant recipients through a lottery process. DSLBD will use a random number generator to develop an ordered list of selected recipients. The director of DSLBD will make the final determination and approval of grant awards. For FY 2024, Robust Retail Citywide, again, there are 2 additional funding pools, and that's going to be for Upper Georgia Avenue, Main Street, and Deanwood Heights, Main Street corridors. DSLBD is offering an opportunity of 9 grants per corridor of $10,000. The eligibility process will still be the same as it was for the citywide. The same documentation will be required. But for this portion of the eligibility pool, for the funding pool, DSLBD is going to take your address and see if it matches your boundaries. If it is in one of those 2 corridors, we will enter you into the additional lotteries. Listed below are the boundaries for Upper Georgia Avenue and Deanwood Heights. The links provided below will allow you to verify if your businesses are within the boundaries of the 2 corridors. And this can be found on the second page of the RFA. The active links will take you to the corridor information for Upper Georgia Avenue, as well as Deanwood Heights. They're 2 separate links. Once you get onto the page to verify your boundaries, you're going to look for the looking glass on the top right of the corner, and you're going to type in your address here in that search bar, and it will let you know if you fall within the boundaries of either Upper Georgia Avenue or Deanwood Heights. This selection process is also done via lottery for the Upper Georgia Avenue Main Street corridor and for the Deanwood Heights Main Street program. There are going to be 2 individual lotteries that will be held, one for each corridor. All applications that are deemed eligible and received by or before the deadline will be entered into the lottery system. The director of DSLBD will make the final determination and approval of grant awards. Again, if you have any questions, please email us at dc.mainstreets@dc.gov, and thank you for your time.